The other thing is when I talk about the journey that we're going to go through this weekend, and some of it will be beyond you, don't worry. If anything, if you sort of think at some point, especially later towards Sunday, you're doing some advanced stuff here, this is beyond me, just get excited by the fact that this is what's in store for me. Hey? Because at the end of this weekend, I wouldn't want everyone to go and think what we did late on Sunday. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. It's like, most of you will not be ready for that. Hey? Some of you will, some of you won't. Some of you, halfway through Saturday, will be like, this is where I am now. This is the core of what I need to work on. As of tomorrow, as of Monday, Tuesday next week, this is what I'm going to be focusing on. Hey? That other stuff was to show me what was to look forward to in the journey. Hey? And everyone will be at a different level with that thing in their mind. Hey? Who's ever walked out on the movie halfway through it that you're enjoying? But this is a great movie, great story, I'm enjoying the journey. You're enjoying it. Okay, you're in a cinema, you're eating your popcorn, you're in the dark. This is a great movie. I think I'm going to leave. Has anyone ever done that? No. Does anyone know anyone who's good karate? Okay, they're the same. Karate's a journey, a movie's a journey. The point is, at some point when people do some quick, I've got an injury, I've got sick, I've work, whatever. But for a lot of people, they lose the journey. It's like, it's just kind of same thing, different day. Just plodding along, lost my enthusiasm, doesn't have that same, yes, I'm a karate tonight, feel to it. Because they don't have the journey. Just like the movie, if the movie's entertaining, you go, I'm enjoying this journey, I'm going to stick at it. You don't walk out of the cinema. So the same thing happens with karate. So at some point, you might think, this is beyond me. At some point, it won't be tonight. At some point, this is beyond me. But it's okay, because this is just showing me that in a year or two, this is what I've got to look forward to. In 2 years or so, this is what I've got to look forward to. Hey? So there's always something exciting around the corner, so it's not just I'm a bit bored with it now. Hey? At the same time, keep in mind though with your journeys, you've got to earn the point, you've got to earn your right to get to the next level in your journey. Hey? Some people are sort of doing step by, it's like, I know this, can I learn Kung Fu Dai? Can I learn Force? Can I learn Kung Fu? Can I learn Sess1? It's like, you're not ready for it. You're trying to jump ahead too far. Hey? You've got to be ready. So, and again, I'm not just talking about kata, I'm talking about kumite. Am I talking too fast to you guys? No. Can everyone understand my accent? What accent? So, you've got to earn it. Hey? Who's ever read a book and then you realise, I haven't paid attention for the last couple of pages, and you have to go back and reread those pages? Everyone's done it. Because what you're inadvertently telling yourself is, I'm not ready to go on this journey because I'm not where I need to be yet. So I've got to go back and keep working on those pages and pay attention, and then I'll move on in the journey. Hey? The same as in karate. So you can't just go, I'm a bit bored with this, that's it, I'm doing spin hook kicks, I don't care who's in my way. You can't just do that because you're not ready for that part of the journey. So it's important in your karate, you should always have goals, you should always be excited about, not goals like I want to grade, goals like I really want to work on this in my technique and I want to work on that and I want to develop this and I want to develop that. You've got to have goals like that, but you've got to work hard to get to the point where you're ready to go on that journey. Hey? Otherwise, just like the book, you've got to go back and keep working on it until you're ready for it. Hey? So again, we're going to start from the bottom and we're going to work up. So we're going to start tonight with basics. And oh God, he gave up the Friday night. I think you're watching the football and we're doing basics. Yes, we're going to be working basics, but we're going to be talking about the principles behind various basics. And the reason why is because when you understand the principles behind the various basics, it will help your kata, it will help your kumite to no end. Hey? Most people don't do basics when they start. They do this, they do punches, but that's not basics. Basics is stances, hips, flow. Basics is a lot of things, not just moving an arm back and forth. Hey? So most people when they start, that's no basics in that. There's no basics. Basics has footwork, basics has movement, basics has danshin, basics has a lot of principles that you're not really following. So you're not really doing basics, you're just punching. Hey? So when you understand how the basics apply, it will help your kumite to no end, and especially it'll say, okay, I need to work on this. I may even need to take a step back because I won't be very good for a while, to take 2 steps forwards. Hey? Because maybe some of my habits are really holding me back. So I've got to be prepared to go in and lose for a while and start people, and I'm not saying lose in the next World Cup, I'm saying over the next few weeks, not do very well because I'm not comfortable and familiar with this. But once I get the grip of it, suddenly I'll start beating a lot more people. Hey? Because most people in the dojo, if you had a big seminar in your region, you could look and go, probably beat her, but I wouldn't beat her, beat him, but I wouldn't beat her. You kind of know your place. But yeah, I can always be this person, but I can never be that person. And on that person, it could go either way. Hey? So you kind of accept that this is where I am, rather than just, I need to beat all of you. Hey? And that's why, again, we live in our comfort zones. So we say to myself, I know I've got some bad habits, I know I've got this, I know I've got that, but it's comfortable for me. So I'm happy to lose to a few people. It's like, but what if the person on the street is just like that? What if it is that person who bashes you on the street? Why? What if it is that person? What if it's someone who's like that person? Oh, I can do that, but I don't like sparring people who are aggressive. Now, in real life, they're going to be aggressive. Hey? So you can't be this comfortable and this is where I am. Sometimes you've got to say, okay, I'm going to take a step back, I'm going to lose everybody. I can always beat you, but I can never beat you. And well, now, I'm going to lose to you, and I always beat you, but that's okay. And I'll lose to you, and even though I always beat you, I'm going to lose to you. Because I'm not comfortable with this new path that I've taken yet. But give it a couple of weeks, and you'll start to beat that person who you always beat. And you'll start to beat that person you always beat. And the person that you never beat, you'll start to beat them as well. Sorry, great in there, great. So, you follow? So we're going to start with basics, and we've got some more people arriving from the traffic. So we're going to start with basics, and then we're going to work up. And remember, I'll be sending you a summary because there might be a lot. You might think, oh, I missed that. I'll send you a summary afterwards if everything we've covered. Hey? Come on up.